AITA, I told my pregnant sister I'm upset for not being made the godmother and not being able to help in the planning of the baby shower. My sister, let's call her Ann, 31, is 3 months pregnant. Ann is my only sibling and this is her first baby. My dad passed away 4 years ago and it only been Mom, Ann, and me for a long time. Mom and I have been really excited to welcome a new member of the family. Since Ann is my only sibling, I assumed, I would be the baby's godmother. My sister made it seem I would until her husband told her I would need to be married in order to be the godmother. I'm very much single and have no plans to marry. I don't think it in the cards for me. I was sad to hear this and kept how upset I was to myself. If the Catholic Church says I can't be a godmother, then who am I to argue? I took into the Prego Expo, along with our mom. We started talking about the baby shower and doing a little planning during and following the expo. Today I got a text message from Ann, telling me the date and location of the baby shower. I asked her why she was doing it in that location since we talked about another location. She said her husband's brother and his wife liked that place and they wanted a DJ at the baby shower and for it to be a party. I was taken a bit back since I thought Mom and I would be doing the planning. Especially since Mom will be paying for the location and she has a limited income. And then proceeded to send me screenshots of table centerpieces and shower decorations that she wanted me to make for the shower. I was upset and it took me a minute to understand why I was crying. My plan was to ignore her for a few hours while I settled my feels. But she kept messaging, demanding a response, and I finally texted her back. I told her I was upset about not being a godmother and that I felt her husband's family was taking over the planning and how my feelings were hurt. And texted back that it's her husband, that she never confirmed the location and that I'm making no sense. I texted Ann back, telling her that helping plan means involvement, and that I felt like I was not involved. Instead, I was being told when things are happening and rudely being told I needed to do the decorations. I also texted Ann that I clearly misunderstood my level of involvement and that I felt I was justified upset but that I will get over it. She has not responded. My mom is now mad at me for upsetting Ann and she worried it will affect the baby. So now I feel like crap. I know it's Ann's decision on how much I am or am not involved in. My feeling were hurt and I should have kept them to myself since Ann is pregnant and it can affect her baby. Update, you're right, the important thing is that I'm going to be an auntie. So the husband is old school with a good amount of machismo sprinkled in. It's hard to tell from the outside looking in what their dynamic is. I get the vibe that he's very good at swaying her to his point of view and he likes keeping an eye on her. Recently they fought because he got mad that she came home from work 30 minutes late. I know he and his mother told her that couples should be doing things together like grocery shopping or going to the store. That it's not right for a married woman to be running around by herself. That is just asking for trouble. And we'll wait for him to go to the grocery store, to do laundry or visit Mom and I. Since she's been married she has not once visited me and Mom. She'll wait for her husband to bring her. The lack of independence in her marriage is odd to me. I never been married, so I don't really know how married couples should act. But I just keep getting the feeling that it's controlling and this whole pregnancy, baby shower / godparents thing is just more of that. Edit 2. So I'm already a godmother to one of my cousin's kids in Mexico. My own godfather has never been married either. When I told my sister this she turned to her husband and said something along the lines of like, you see, she can be. His response was the priest is more strict and won't allow it. I didn't push the topic because 1, if he doesn't want me to be the godmother that is 100% his choice and it's not my place to argue. 2, I didn't want cause any unnecessary fighting or tension. I really shouldn't have brought it up when I was texting her today about the baby shower. I think it was just something that added to the hurt and that's why it spilled out, but I know it's not my place to question it. I'm just hurt.